Hey everyone, Meo here. I just wanted to go through and answer some of my frequently asked questions when it comes to booking a boudoir shoot. All right, question number one, what the hell is boudoir? So it's like a French word, which I should know because I thought I was French my entire life. But it's more like bedroom, just intimate women's portraiture. That's the best way I can describe it. This is not your typical headshots. This is your confidence building, self-esteem building, your spank bank material, whatever, whether it's for yourself, whether you book it for somebody else as a gift. I highly, highly recommend at any point in your life booking a shoot at least one time just so you can try it. So what happens before a shoot? We plan. I do not show up to any shoot without knowing what we're shooting, why we're shooting it, what the vision is, what your mind frame is, what your favorite parts about you are, what your least favorite parts about you are. I want to hear everything down to, I have you send me photos of possible outfits. We discuss, do we want to do implied nudity? Do we want to do fully clothed? Do we want to do like shirts like this? Do we want to do something this, you know, more covered up? So that way it's always about your level of comfort. Because if you're not comfortable, it's going to show. But it's my job to pull the confidence out in you to let you know you're doing fine. And I will mold and, you know, I'll talk about that on the next question about what happens during a shoot. But before, we plan. We do not go in with any surprises. Oh, one more thing before I talk about what happens during the shoot. Also during the planning session, I find out if you are also booking me for hair and makeup. You don't have to book me for hair and makeup. If you are good at it yourself, by all means, you know how to do your face, that's fine. However, if you book somebody, I would love to see their portfolio first, because there is nothing worse than booking another artist. Maybe it's a friend of a friend, or you saved a bunch of money and you've never used this person before. But if they do a shitty job, I live in the computer after the shoot fixing their shitty work, and I do not want to do that. So that's why I always offer, like, if you want to add hair and makeup, I'll do it, because I know what I'm doing for every photo shoot that I do. I know what I want you to look like. I know what needs to be accentuated. I know how to make you look polished and pretty. So that's my little disclaimer there about hair and makeup. Okay, so next, what happens during the shoot? So you show up, we have all your outfits. I have a different playlists that we can pick from, whether you book a half an hour. Some people want to do a half day. If you have a bunch of girlfriends and you want to do like a girls' day out kind of thing, we can totally make that happen as well. So I have everything ready to go. I have visions of like what I already see in my head before I've even arrived, because I know you, I've talked to you, I can feel your soul, and I kind of can get at that point like, what are we doing this for? And that helps me. So during the shoot, don't worry about not knowing how to pose, not knowing how to do your face, all this stuff. That's my job. My job is to make you look and feel beautiful and amazing, and I'm gonna stretch you, and you better be like sore by the time we're done. Okay, so what are some of the benefits to booking yourself a photo shoot? So I will say that when people book it as a gift for somebody else, I feel like they don't get the full value and benefit of the experience, because in their mind, they're doing this for somebody else's pleasure. I will say, if you can go into the shoot going, I need this for me, I need this to build my confidence because life has been fucking rough with me, or I'm in a good place and I want to show everything off, I'm working out a lot, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, like I feel good, I look good for my age, whatever it is, whatever your reason is. I try to just make sure that mentally, you know, at the end of the day, this is for you, even if it's for somebody else, if that makes sense. Okay, so the next question, or part of the benefits and all that I want to talk about, is bad boudoir versus good boudoir. So you have different styles. You have like intimate, and you have romantic, and you have light and airy, you have dark and moody, you have maybe more like slutty or trashy, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever it is, I have a particular style where I like women to be more that intimate, romantic. Like I want to see the femininity. I want to see that part of your soul. I want that part, not the fake that you put out into the world. Like, I want to see you. I want to get a piece of like who you actually are captured. And that's not just boudoir, but that's anytime I photograph people, that's my goal, is to capture their soul just a little bit, just so we can see. All right, so what happens after the shoot? So after the shoot, we can do teaser photos if you're okay with me sharing. Your face doesn't have to be in them. They can be anonymous. This is how I market my business. So, but I totally respect people's privacy as well. I will say that because of my style being more romantic and intimate or covered up, that I have a lot more clients, maybe one in the last, how long have I been shooting now? Too long, that's asked to not put their face up and to respect their privacy just because of their job. But for the most part, I usually will pick stuff to share that's more appropriate, I guess, that you would be proud to share as well with your friends and your little following, your girls. So what do I get for the price? That's the other question. So right now I am focusing on doing digital only work, just because of what's on my plate right now. So you do get the digitals. I will tell you though that you do not want to get these printed somewhere in public, because a lot of places will not print these for you. And do you really want the 16-year-old working behind the counter at CVS to see your ass and your titties? Because that's what's going to happen. Okay, so the vendors I use for my prints, you can do like little albums, I have like boxes with the prints, you can do wall portraits. I myself like the little albums for like when I get my stuff done, just because I can tuck it away. Like, but it's like, it's printed, it's pretty. That was from Sweet Marie, by the way. So anyway, that's kind of surface level of how a boudoir shoot works. I hope that's been helpful, just to kind of give you an idea. It's not a big scary thing. It's actually really fun. And whether you come by yourself or you bring a girlfriend or you bring all your girlfriends, whether you're visiting in town in Vegas or I'm back in the Bay shooting a wedding or whatever, or if you want to do something destination, like my passport's ready. I am so ready to get the hell out of here and start shooting somewhere on the beach or, in an Airbnb in a freaking Paris or something. Like, let's go. I'm down. I'm ready. So if you have any additional questions, please feel free to DM me, message, text me, throw a note on a pigeon, whatever the fuck is your means of communication. I am here. If there's anything that I didn't address that I could be missing, I probably just forgot. So whatever. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and titties and ass.